Hello and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2. Behind us we have a dog. This dog was very mean to us last time because it tried to stop us looting whatever tomb it's standing in front of. So we're going to walk over to it, we're going to try and negotiate with it, and if all else fails, we might stab it with a dagger. I don't know, we'll see.
The dog growls and bares its teeth at you in a wide, unsettling grin. You swear you see a worm emerge from its grey-pink gums, then burrow back in.
Come closer. I dare you.
I won't be intimidated by some mutt.
He sniffs, he snarls.
I am death. There's no defying me.
I'll take another step.
You would mock the beast after crawling into its mouth?
The dog's growls intensify and transform into a rhythmic rasp that mimics laughter. You swear you see the ground behind him momentarily churn and tremble.
Not one step further. I know what you want here, but Kanna's already laid claim to it.
Who is Kanna?
Ha! She calls herself master. I call her minion. Whatever name you choose, it is her hand that will wield it, not yours.
The dog raises its head to the stormy sky and howls. The earth beneath you vibrates, a dirge plucked on the strings of a rotting lute.
Necrotic troll, you are summoned. Crawl through the gate. The earth opens for thee.
Okay. Zus versus Keladon the Bone Crusher, who's a lot more killable than he was last time we saw him. Last time we saw him, we saw the amount of armor he had, and we were very scared. This time, not as scared. Hey, this guy immediately got charmed because it has no magic armor. Okay. There's something that cures knockdown, isn't there? Obviously, I can't cast it before Fane's turn, but I think that something cures knockdown. It's not fortify, is it? Nah, it doesn't do it. Okay. That's fine. Oh, for a second there, I thought we could loot the bloated corpse, but no, we can loot the one thing that's underneath it. Alright, so what's the plan here? We could kill the troll first. It's actually a more reasonable plan than it was last time. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Followed by hitting it. Oh, actually, that's Los who's fallen down. Oh, we might have a turn to get someone back up. Yes, we can use first aid. First aid is the one that I was thinking of. Okay. Could also do a mend metal while we're here. Which is 3 turns. So, yeah, I think that seems good. Mend metal. Win a peace of mind, Sabile. We're going to haste Sabile because she really benefits from that extra 1 AP. Right. Dog or troll? I feel like troll has to be the correct answer. Although I'm not going to teleport behind it because of where I put red prints. Maybe dog's the answer then. But then I'm splitting damage. Do I care? Not particularly, no. Okay. I should have flesh sacrificed. Actually, I shouldn't have flesh sacrificed. Maybe I should. Let's do it anyway. Right. Stab. And then we can do a flurry. Nice. We applied acid. What is acid? Is it reducing armor, I think? Destroys physical armor. Yeah. Okay. So I can move the troll on top of him. That's not going to be good. I can move you on top of the troll. That could be good. Okay. Trying to find the right spot here. I think there's the right spot. Nice. Okay. Followed by a buff. And a self-heal. Nice. We get the attack of opportunity on the dog. Bone Cage allows it to get the physical armor, but that's okay. And summons the Skeleton Archer, which is annoying, but like, it's not really in a good spot. It's going to have to run. Okay, and it ended up there anyway. Yeah, it had to run on its turn, which makes it not that useful. Okay, can I spin? Let's see. Yep. Nice. And then I'm going to charge through here. Cool, so that knocks down the troll. You can now jump behind said troll. Start hitting it with backstabs. Okay. And again. There we go. Almost messed it up. Bloated corpse helped us out. Didn't quite get the kill, but it helped us out. Fane. Yeah, you still can't move from where you are, unfortunately. Yeah, we're just going to have to wait for the troll to die, I think. As in we're going to... Well, do I do any physical damage with my staff? No. I'm trying to think if he has any physical moves whatsoever, and I don't think he does. That's the problem. Oh, unless... we could use an armor piercing, but nail bomb grenade. There we go. Now we just need to find a way of chucking that doesn't hurt us with a very large amount of damage. Trying to find a way where it does at least doesn't hit Los. Oh, Los. There we go. Let's do that. Nice. We killed it. Okay. And that now lets him... Well, I don't want to use contamination. That lets him use poison dart on himself. And then he can run away next turn. In fact, you could... Oh, you could run away if the dog wasn't right next to you as well. Let's see. Let's do uncanny evasion on yourself. We're going to move one away from the group. Carry on. Okay. Then... Are you a... I was trying to click on it, but I guess I have to do this. You're undead, right? Yes. Okay, well let's do a healing ritual on you then. Nice. I know it's going to get some armor this turn anyway from Bone Cage, but that's okay. There's our attack of opportunity. Nice. Yeah, okay. Red Prince. Oh, it didn't get anything from Bone Cage. Oh, interesting. Maybe it disappears from Bone Cage after... Yeah, it must be that it disappears from Bone Cage. Or like the armor disappears. Yes. Okay, it doesn't gain that each turn. It's just that that 320 physical armor would disappear after 2 turns. I see. Well, let's do this.
I'll yield to none.
Followed by this. And this. Just in case we have to kill it. I don't know that we will, but that's okay. Force it to run further. Okay. We could spend 1 AP walking over to it. Alternatively, we can jump, which gives us haste, and then do this. Nice. Okay. Let's maybe go with an impalement. And then, let's see. Fireball. Cool. How much does this do? 44. So that's a kill. And then 2 here. That was not a kill, apparently. Global cooling. There we go. Got rid of both of them. You're too far? Really? Oh, okay. Boomerang shield. Oh, wow, that does a lot of damage now, huh? Okay. Unidentified gloves. Ooh, okay. What's up with the unidentified gloves? Crit chance intelligence. Okay. Well, yours are the teleportation gloves. These are really annoying because teleportation is so good. Like, to have on gloves. I'm going to send these to you, but we may have to get rid of teleportation gloves. Although they have become worse. We've stopped using them as much. And the reason they've become worse is because we have other options. In fact, she might have other options. Does she have teleportation as a skill? I can't know until I don't think I can know unless I take this away. I think she does. We could give up, like, something for that. We could give up Bless for that, I suppose. That would be acceptable. Yeah. Let's take these gloves off for a second. Yeah, and then let's see if we can give her... Yeah, she has that. So let's maybe take away Bless and give her teleportation. Although I think the gloves are part of a quest, right? Oh, he's still with us. Okay, Andras is with us as well. Okay. So all we need to do is have the equipment on us. That's fine. And then you are going to equip these nice new gloves. Right. Loot this one. Okay, this one. Speak to Andras.
The dog spirit rolls his head around, gawking at the ground and sky as if he's never seen them before, then locks his eyes on yours. He snarls, unconvincingly.
I am death.
You should tell me what you're guarding now that you're dead.
Anathema, it will be ours. The masses will tremble. Our enemies will bow before the demon blade.
You have a lot of talent for a dog.
Yes, the masses tremble at the necrohound's might. We will retrieve Anathema. Our enemies will bow before the demon blade.
He moves to lick his haunches and seems taken aback by his own translucence.
What do you mean? What's Anathema?
Once a demon, now a weapon. We heard its call and slayed our allies in its name. It is near. With it, we will slay living and undead alike. There will be no mercy.
The canine spirit lifts his head to howl, but can barely manage a whimper. He tucks his tail between his legs, shocked at his own impotence.
Okay.
Here lies Glenn Raymond, proud father, died in penury.
Right, this one.
A knight of old, ready to die over a foolish king's whim.
Same thing here?
So poised and proud.
No, but there is a way down somewhere. A hatch. Okay, let's get rid of this. I don't like it says, do you want to delete dog? That's not really what I was intending, but okay. Right, do this. And open that up. Oh, it's not something that needed that, but that's okay. Human skeleton over here. And a hand water pump. Okay. So we know we're missing the angel head somewhere. Apart from that, we don't really know anything. We also know the Surrey Crypt we can access via those stairs. I don't know where this takes us. We don't really know, but let's go this way first. Let's see what's down here. I'm curious. Petrified Plunderer. Okay, might as well use Spirit Vision. Petrified
First,
Marauder.
you might think the figure is a simple stone statue, but it bears no chisel marks, no uneven surfaces, no signs of polishing. This is a petrification victim.
I think something might petrify you in here. I know it's a no, wild guess. Can I get the backpack as well? Yeah, I'll have that, and I'll have the backpack. Okay, we have a lot of containers. I should probably stop picking up quite as many containers, but I want them. Ooh, this should go into our... This bag? Yes. This should go into that bag there. Wonderful. Do a little auto sort. Okay.
So still here. Like the air itself's been petrified.
Also petrified. Let's do this one. Spirit Vision's worn off, but I'm going to assume that that's not the issue here.
It's too heavy.
Okay. Loot these things. I get the feeling it's going to be loot the final thing and then boom, everything attacks. But let's do that first. You know what? Let's just make some assumptions that maybe we will get attacked. Do a little bit of splitting up. Okay. Let's go over here. Oh, Quana. Wait a second. Let's head over here and speak to Quana.
The petrified woman cannot speak, but her eyes glow with the fury of the sun.
Well, these guys are just petrified. We could unpetrify her, right? We can use Fortify. That doesn't remove petrified. Interesting. What removes petrified? Cured by magic shell or bless. Oh. Alright. I bless you.
Well, isn't this rich? Cursed by a coffin and rescued by a tree hugger. The indignity.
She huffs in annoyance and rolls her eyes.
Oh, all this trouble, and for nothing. Never figured I'd need frost armor.
I've tangled with your mutt. He's not so pleasant.
A mutt? Oh, girl, he's no mutt any more than I'm a maiden. Oh, but do forgive me. I haven't expressed proper gratitude.
She bows in insincere reverence. Her arm rests on her back, hand mere inches from her staff.
Sabine has a unique persuasion. I mean, to lick my lips, I like the dangerous type. I was hoping we might leave together. Success impossible? Oh.
Oh, honey, you really think you're irresistible, don't ya?
A jolt of cursed fire flares from her staff.
Think again.
Whoa. No. Before we do this. There we go. Now we can focus on the fight. Let's have a little look at her here. So she's blessed, so she gets all the bonuses that we just gave her. She's got a lot of immunity to fire, but a lot of that's from blessed. Okay, she's not, like, fire and air aren't really the things against her. Okay. Interesting. I'm definitely thinking bouncing shield. Followed by charge. Ooh, I was hoping that would do enough physical damage, but it was one off. Okay. Implement yourself a fiery protector. Okay. 2 fiery protectors. Okay. We summoned another protector. Uh-huh. We immediately charmed this guy. This one's now charmed. But whose side are they on? Are they on my side or their side? Who's charmed who for what? They're all on my side. Okay. And you're on my side because you're person who summoned you's on my side, I think. And then you summoned another one. Oh my. Okay. Well, get behind her. Stab her. Stab yourself. Adrenaline. Yeah, do it. Stab her.
Hurts, doesn't it?
And again. Okay. Well, that was pretty straightforward, I'd say. Raise Bone Widow. Ooh, and a Shadowed Tomb Key. I'm just seeing that we're good to pick this up. Ripped page. Okay, let's start with key. It goes in the key bag. I already know this one, so it can go with all the other skill books. I don't know how we merge them together. I did briefly try a few books together. I don't know how you do it, but presumably we'll get recipes at some point. Then read. The page looks to be ripped out of a larger tome. Said by locals to be a shard of the infamous weapon known as Anathema, and perhaps even responsible for causing Johanna Surrey's descent into madness. If the aging dowager was ever aware of the family heirloom's value, she never let on. In the months before her death, Johanna's mind was lost to hate and hallucination. She would come to mysteriously chant, "2 1. 3. At the few servants that remained as they attended to her bizarre beauty rituals. By the by, you notice the same succession of numbers mentioned in the text have been scribbled in the page's margins. 2, 1, 3. Okay. 2, 1, 3. Interesting. So does petrified stop them from taking damage? No. So, given that these are just called petrified whatevers, I should just kill them? Yeah, I think so. I got 3,000 experience for killing that guy. Okay, so I should definitely kill them. Huntsmen and scoundrels, that would be for us. It's better than our con summoning ring, I can tell you that. Definitely. And that can go away. Yep. Okay, so it's worth killing these guys. Just takes a while. I think this is definitely the right character for it, though. Even if it does cause him to heal, I guess, for some reason. Probably due to, oh, it's probably earth, right? So they're probably immune to earth damage because they're, you know, petrified. Okay. Over here. Next one.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Like the backstab crits that we're getting here.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Okay. Grab it. This one, can I get behind you? Nope. Okay. Well, it's not the most honorable thing in the world, but, you know, it's free XP. And their leader did try and kill us.
Into the dark with you.
Okay. There's the other petrified one at the back. Healing off of the poison damage. Or off the poison around it. And again. Okay. And again. Uh-huh. And again. And again. Wonderful. Okay, so we reckon that this is going to bless you. What happens if I do these? These just make it brighter. Let's see. Yep. Okay. One last thing to do. Aha, we can speak with her now.
The spirit's lip curls upwards. She opens her mouth as if to speak, but her words fade in the tomb's chill.
I cannot hear... Focus on the spirit's lips. I cannot hear her words, but perhaps I may still decipher them.
Her lips undulate and her tongue waggles. Some words you can piece together. Blade, tomb, bitch. The longer you gaze, the more your inner source churns. You are drawn into her, her mind, her body, her past. They are no longer hers, but yours. You sit at a fire. At your left lies a black dog, basking in the warmth. Others huddle behind you. A young elf, a grizzled dwarf, and a skeleton, an undead. You hold a parchment up to the light and point at it. It is there that Anathema can be found.
Retain my focus on these unfamiliar memories.
The sky is dark, and the roaring fire is now a sad flicker. The others lie around it in a circle, but you hear no snores. Their chests neither rise nor fall. Their eyelids never twitch. You look to your left. The dog's yellow eyes lock with yours, and the two of you turn from the ring of corpses. And you gasp as you are thrust into the present. You take a few deep heaves, then glance at the spirit. Her mouth continues to gabble, but you're grateful that only silence reaches your ears.
So she had a peaceful life with these people, and then they found where this thing was held, and they decided that they would instead, you know, kill them for it. That's the way I'm reading that. I am going to... I don't know why they didn't make Bless an innate skill. I think there's a mod for it. You see a lot of people talk about mods when you see them talk about this game. Okay. Do it. Uh-huh. Oh, they did talk about frost armor, didn't they? Armor of frost. Which is also called magic shell. Take it. Okay, cool. Yeah, probably could have got the clue there. That can go in there for now. Alright, cool. And then here, Death Wish, which I already know. Vest of Sorcery, which we can sell, and I can sell the Silver Glass. Okay, so none of that was worth us being... As in, like, none of that's worth being petrified for. That's okay. Right. Good to go now. And now we can head to the Surrey Crypt, which I assume is where the actual loot is. That's just giving you a combination that you can use in the Surrey Crypt, I'm assuming. We'll see. Oh, we didn't loot these guys. Makes sense, we haven't been over here, really. There we go.
Here lies Flannel Snook, sadly missed by all the Snooks.
Right. The Surrey Crypt. I'm in.
Look at all these bones.
Broken. Wow, that is a lot of bones. For one family's crypt, that's an insane number of bones.
Still stuck. Ugh, there must be another one.
Do you reckon you need wits to be high enough to even enter the crypt?
What's this? I found something.
Luckily ours is pretty good right now.
Success.
Right. In here?
Ugh, it's shut tight.
It won't budge. How inconvenient.
Nothing in that one. Turn on lights, I suppose. Doesn't really do anything, it just turns on the lights. Go in here. So maybe you get that at the end. Ah, no, this definitely does something if you step on it.
The door.
See, so it fills with gas. Alright. Actually, you come out here. Fiend? Not sure what type of gas it is, but I'm wondering if you stand on it long enough whether it's fine. No idea what's really happening there. How about now?
Ugh, it's shut tight. Ugh, it's shut tight.
I press the buttons again. Do they do anything? And then this one. Yeah, okay, that's not ideal. Okay, you have to click both buttons, it opens the door. Right, we got that. So that's probably not part of the puzzle. Oh, you know what's part of the puzzle? Spirit vision! Aha!
What did that do? What did that do?
Oh, that wasn't going to be right.
I had
I'm an idiot. It's 231, right? 213.
maybe this one. What did that? It did something.
Holy fire. Ooh. Nice. You can connect in with the group. Wait, is that gonna hurt? It is gonna hurt Fane. He's literally the worst person I could have gone in there with. That's very funny. Ah, and now we have a hatch. Okay. Let's go.
Shame. All this wealth's just been going to waste.
We can see a ghost here. Hello.
Unlike so many other spirits, this one is hardly silent. She clicks and squawks the moment you approach her, like a cornered crow facing down a hungry owl.
Are you the new servant, then? You look like you'd snap if I so much as poked you with a twig. You brought my tea, have you?
I'm going to play along with her and hold out an imaginary cup of tea.
The spirit takes the invisible cup from you and takes a sip of non-existent liquid.
I've tasted better brews, but from the look of you, the refreshments won't be improving.
She waits a moment.
You expecting a tip? Well, here's one. Soap. Use it.
I'll keep my irritation to myself and bow politely. What's this heirloom of yours that I've heard about?
That old thing. It was passed to me by my father, Johannius. And my father's father, Johannius. And my father's 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 father, Johannius. Don't know what happened to the one in the middle. Don't rightfully know what it's supposed to do. Johannius, the umpteenth, brought it back from Blood Moon Island. I thought it might be good for stirring stew, but the cook gave it back. Said it made her feel funny. Whatever that... Mama
Oh.
The spirit stands there smiling, as if she hadn't just uttered the words of demons. Luckily, you understood them. Anathema seeks blood.
I'll bring you a better cup of tea if you explain what just happened.
What just happened? You mean my display of proper posture and etiquette? The benefits of charm school, I don't expect you'd qualify. Hurry back. The eyebrows still need plucking.
Okay, Anathema requires blood. I mean... Could we... I don't know if this is Anathema. Could we do... This seems like a quick save. This? Okay. There's definitely blood around. So that can't be what they were looking for. Well...
It's too heavy.
Gonna open that. Unusual artifact. An odd crystalline, apparently sentient object pulsating with eldritch energy.
You feel the unusual object's vast energy before your hand even touches its smooth surface. Upon contact, the semi-transparent artifact shivers and speaks. You know this language. It is an archaic tongue, spoken only by demons for untold eons.
When as one, I am slayer of sin and the bane of the living. Restore my twin, make me whole. In archive of old the blade resides, an isle of blood where demons abide.
Mam tenem, renek ud il.
The object speaks once more, and you consider your fortune in understanding its demonic monologue.
I'm demon true, taken to Isle of Vaults, exorcised from host most dear. The priest, Surrey by name, confined my soul to blade of glass and bone, then split in twain when madness boiled his blood. Anathema, I'm called, but only halves before you. In archives rest the blade. The path is marked. Now on to Isle embark.
The heirloom is silent once more.
I'm going to look closely at the item.
The oblong object is crystal clear and unmarked by marks or chips. It rests snugly in your palm, as if meant to be gripped with a resolute hand.
I'm going to ask the item to explain itself. What else can it tell me?
The object repeats its cryptic remarks.
I'll place it in my pack. Okay. We now have a cool object. Hello.
You're back. Good.
Well, now the next question is, can I have the rest of the stuff? Brittle spear. Huh. Interesting. Well, we'll pick this up. And the gold. The gold. I kind of feel like these things are going to come to life, but... I mean, they haven't, so... That's fine. I don't need your plates. I'll leave you those. If that's alright. Well, maybe I won't. We'll see. Are they worth anything? Yeah, Okay, we'll keep them. Okay. I guess I will be going now. Having got all the loot. Oh, that's just a torch, I see. Questioning things a lot, but feeling like Oh. I was just quick saving on the way out. Okay, well, that makes sense. Okay. So a bunch of them are knocked down now. Let's... I don't know. Do one of these to them. Nice. Okay. Solid turn. Don't know if this is really your type of fight. You're in a very odd spot here. Let's go over here. And attack. Followed by attacking. Oh, I'm out of AP? Oh, never mind. Oh, more spawned in. Never mind. I'm not out of AP. They just spawned in. It's okay. I mean, I am out of AP, but for very different reasons. Let's flesh sacrifice. Right, and then attack. I think I should hit them all with a spell. I think I should go like as big as I can. It's difficult actually to cast something like directly where I want it here, but let's do this. Okay. Let's have a little look at their damage resistances. Yeah, you can't poison them. You can hit them with air though. Let's do one of these. Okay. And then one of those. Okay. Dazzling bolt here. Cool. And then global cooling. Okay. We're getting a turn now. Oh, they came back to life, huh? But you have to kill the ones at the top. I hadn't even noticed them. Okay. That's a lot of turns you guys are getting there, huh? Oh, she's dead. Okay. Well, she resisted death. She is, however, 100% dead. Red Prince might live. Okay. I understand I made a horrible error in judgment by not noticing these two. Now you're meant to play it. Okay. Well, if they're all on that side, actually, we might be okay. That might be fine. Back to life? Via the idol? Maybe that doesn't trigger till the next round of turns. Okay. He crit, so therefore died from the retaliation damage. Okay. Seems like a reload would probably fix this quite easily, but I'm going to let it play out for now. You know, live with some choices. Okay. You do have a lot of turns, though. Okay, I'm going to reload. I can see where this is going. I think the Red Prince maybe could clutch it, but I actually don't think he would. I think that the amount of damage they were doing, we had better things to do. Okay, I see you had to kill a certain number for these guys to even activate. Oh, well that makes more sense now. You know, at least why I didn't see them. In here. And then burn them. Oh, you can I see, you can activate them. That's all I needed to know, basically. Flesh sacrifice. Teleport behind them. And then I think we adrenaline. Yep. Just do a normal hit. And then one of these. Nice. Okay. I think that was necessary. Okay. Buff. Buff. Mend metal. Buff. Okay. I shouldn't let them progress on to the next phase. I shouldn't do anything on her turn. I should just do this. Just buff. Heal. And, I don't know. I could rain over on this side. That could... I can't even rain in the right area. No, that's fine. I think I'm okay. I think I'm good. Yep. Because we don't want them to spawn in on that set of turns. We want them to spawn in on the next set of turns. Because otherwise they'd have a ton of actions. Right. One of those. Okay. They're in. Perfect. That's where we wanted them, actually. That's actually absolutely perfect. Knock them down. Okay. Now, are you the same as the others? Yes, in terms of being weak to air, you definitely are. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to teleport you right there. So I can start hitting you with Sabile. And then one of those. Followed by... Think of how I'm going to do this one. I guess I'm just going to do... Well, that's the wrong type. Blinding wouldn't do anything, I guess. No. Are you undead? Probably not, right? No. Okay, what do you currently have on? Poison air. You're only immune to poison, right? Because you're not undead. Yeah, that's fine then. Hit it. Nice. And attack. Haven't quite got it yet, but that's okay. Killed it. Followed by burning. And burn. Nice. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. No. No, I failed miserably. I did the same thing that I said I shouldn't do. Luckily, that was a miss. But basically, because I did it as my last action, they get a full turn set. While if I did that as my... Like, if I left the other guys alive, they wouldn't have done anything. Oh, they killed each other now. It's interesting. Oh yeah, I wonder why they... I wonder why that happened last time. Why they didn't get charmed by Sabile. I guess maybe they didn't get close enough last time for some reason. Okay. I mean, that kind of worked. Yeah, it's actually interesting. They probably should have got charmed, but... Anyway, at least it let us know what the mechanic was, whether I'm not getting charmed. I don't know, let's do Blinding Radiance. Nice. These guys now start a new fight. Interesting. I don't know if that's better or worse for us. But it's something. Okay. Phoenix dive. Find the spot where it lets us. Spin. Nice. End turn.
He was looking for something. Something valuable.
They're dead. Well, more dead.
Okay. We have to open all the clay sentinels because we have lucky charm. There we go. So therefore we have to see if any of them get any lucky loot. They might not. There's always a chance that there's no loot that you can get from them at all. I don't know whether lucky charm like overrides the natural like loot like tables, I guess, of the enemies, or whether lucky charm like adds like across whatever, like whether you can find anything, whether you can find a lucky charm thing in any container or only like specific containers. That makes sense. Like whether there's a lucky loot table for each enemy and lucky charm then gives you it when it rolls. Don't know. So far there appears to be nothing here. Okay. Unless you like candles. I don't think we're going to be able to loot that one. I think it's unlootable. Yep. Okay, cool. Let's leave. So we got what we were after here. The next question is, you know, do we give it to Tarquin? Or do we search the archives on Blood Moon Island? I guess we could... Oh, there we go.
This thing speaks to me. But what is it trying to say?
Something so peculiar is probably particularly dangerous.
Sounds like a demon with a swollen tongue. I wonder if what's inside is as pleasant as a demon with a swollen tongue.
A riddle to be solved. An ancient, dangerous riddle by the sounds of it.
It has a nice rhythm to it, doesn't it? Kind of like a song. Beautiful language.
If you say so. Okay. You know what we should do? I was just thinking, here, I should just write Angel Head, because I don't think we're going to stay here until we get it done. I think we're going to explore, and if we find an Angel Head, we'll be like, oh, right, I got to come back here. I think that's what we're going to do with that. What's this one?
A king of cadavers who seems to have things under control.
Okay. Well, we should speak to Tarquin anyway, even if we're not going to give him the thing.
Ah, you again. Any luck in old Lady Surrey's tomb?
I've quick saved, so is this what you wanted?
He places his hand on the artifact, and it drones in the demonic tongue. When, as one, I am slayer of sin and the bane of the living, restore my twin, make me whole. The object continues. In archive of old the blade resides, an isle of blood where demons abide.
It's true then. Anathema, within reach. Tell me, is this all there was? There weren't any other curios in there?
Consider Tarquin. You know the demonic tongue?
But of course. I consider it my scholarly duty to know what I can of them. Surely you of all people understand the quest for knowledge.
He breathes a long, lugubrious sigh.
It's time I leveled with you. This is the hand grip of the fabled Anathema. A sword capable of annihilating anyone. Even a divine.
Oh.
Imagine it. Holding in your hand a force that could wipe away sun and shadow. A sword of life and death, miracle and sin. A sword of atonement. I can restore Anathema to working condition, but this is only half of it. We still need the blade. How fortunate that the hilt has already told us where to find it. Blood Moon Island.
Let's do Scholar. I'm going to reveal to Tarquin my experience with the spirit in the heirloom. Let's see what happens.
Fascinating. And it told you exactly where to find it. Histories are wildly incomplete. But now I have a better picture of how Anathema came to be. An exorcised demon, living in a sword of glass. The hilt was brought here by one of the many Surreys. Not surprised. None of them sound too bright. I can't imagine having even half a demonic sword around was very healthy for that feeble-minded family. They probably winced whenever a black cat came around.
You're out of your mind. By its very name, this weapon could mean big trouble.
You rightfully consider me a scoundrel, but I'd rather you think of me as a lovable scamp. One that you can rely on. Or perhaps you'd rather place your trust in someone else. Maybe Dallas. I'm sure she'd love to have a weapon that can destroy a god awoken with a simple wink and nod.
I'll offer to find the second half, if you give me a little incentive.
Would you look at that? Looking out for number one. I like that in a woman. Very well. Here's a little something special. Now, Blood Moon Island awaits, my friend. It's a bit of a jaunt, but this gives me time to prepare my workspace. We'll catch up in the Lady Vengeance, yes?
Tarquin doesn't wait for an answer. His attentions are already turned elsewhere.
Okay. So I assume we're going to find him there. What did he give us? He gave us nothing. Oh, okay. It was just like, I'll give you something. It's like, okay, what? And he's like, nothing at all, because the quest didn't have me giving you anything. Okay, so where's Blood Moon Island? Is that it? Yeah, okay. So it's out there. Alright. So I think we're now... Well, I don't know. Let's just do a quick check of these, because we have to do a check of these every now and again, just to even, like, just narrow things down. So Powerful Awakening. We know where Mortis is. He's obviously the first one that we should do. We should go and do that at some point. Like, we know where he is, so we should do that. Blood Moon Island is a little bit further away. Riker is offered to help us if we help him, which is, you think he wants us to go... Did he want us to go to the Black Pits as well? I can't remember. When we have Higba spoke of Haddock, a sorcerer may be able to help us. She's hiding with locals at the Black Pits. Okay. And then Sahela. Yeah, find out what happened to her. She could have helped us if she wasn't in Fort Joy. We need to go and find her group anyway, so we can get rid of this amulet that we have. Okay, we found the door, it says. No, but that's okay. That'll be from speaking to Tarquin, I'm assuming. It's saying we found the door. Generous offers. Let's go to the Black Pits. So that's go there for Riker, not go there for the Paladins, which we also have to go there for the Paladins. We have to find Sahela's people. Kill Mortis. That seems fine. Kill Mortis. We can choose to give things to Julian, but we might not. Black Pits. Interesting. There's the generous offer for Black Pits is also... We also have the Midnight Oil for Black Pits, and it's both the same quest. That's interesting. There's a lich somewhere. We have to go find the chicken's father. From the room in the Black Whale Tavern, the distraught Captain Abelweather claims to be haunted by our own ship's bell. I guess we have to go find the ship's bell, maybe, or something? Don't know if we found that one. You got the different valuables. Garvin abandoned his goods on the road west. We can do that one. And we found the burning chest. Yeah, now that requires you to do something in Riker's Rest, I think. So, see if we can find a salamander here. Didn't see a salamander last time we were in here. We saw a turtle. No salamander. Or even lizard. Let's have a look. Unless the salamander is upstairs. I don't know if we're not allowed to go upstairs or whether it's just like it doesn't want you to. Oh, there's the salamander. Never mind, there is a salamander here.
The masked creature grunts 3 times at the sight of you. It reaches its arm out. Clasped in its hand is a crumpled parchment. You take the page, and the servant returns to its hollow existence.
Okay. Godwoken. I've no doubt you return with tablet in hand. Forgive my presumptuousness, but I've readied my underchamber for your arrival. The entrance is within whispering distance, Riker. Alright, well, we'll be back later, Riker. I need to speak to this first, I think. Okay.
The salamander turns away from you with a hiss and a wheeze.
So the salamander does not want to speak to us. We could change its mind. We could learn a thing or two about its master. How could we make the salamander like us? Does somebody have a charm spell? Do we have a... We can make a love potion. Do we have a love potion? We learned how to make love potions at one point, didn't we? What do I need for a love potion? Love grenade. Ah, the heart-shaped perfume bottle. Yeah, and honey. Yeah, it's not going to be useful. What else have I got here? None of the scrolls, I think, are what we're looking for. It's got no magic resistance, which makes me think that we might be able to do this. Terror is the wrong one. Yeah, I mean, we have charm on our equipment, but obviously it won't activate unless we're hostile, and we don't want to be hostile because everything will aggro. Like, I can already tell you, everything will aggro, so... Let's just see here. Anyone else got a love potion? No. Okay, so no love potions. Do we know anyone who sells potions? No? What's going on out here? Oh, there's this. Oh, there's a chest out there. Oh. Okay. Let me go get that chest. While I think about how we're going to solve this other one. How do I make this guy like us?
Did you expect a needle?
I thought I'd just check, because one of them was and one of them wasn't. Okay. It's to stop you jumping over the top. I think well... Let's bring the group here. I think I can solve this. I'm trying to think who sells potions. Or grenades. Might be somebody in town. You can always check and then just teleport back, right? So I think here, are you not meant to shoot it with like this? That turns it off for 2 turns. Then dazzling bolt. Well, that's just turned it off entirely. Oh, okay. That's good. You got any more Aerothird stuff? There we go. Hey, I can learn new things if I read them in our books. Makes life a little bit easier. Now how am I going to turn that off? Because that water is going to be on for a while, right? Well, I could just jump over it, right? Or I could put it on fire and make it curse steam. Yeah, I guess I hit you with a fireball. Okay. Then we do this. There we go. Aha. Because steam will dissipate. We got our lucky charm. Wonderful. Aha. What is this? Pyrokinetic Aerothurge, so it's for one of you two. Ah, it's better than your Aerothurge ring. Yeah, it's better than your Aerothurge ring. Oh, sorry, right person. Let's go here. Is it better than your Dragon Claw one? Probably not, because that's 2 Aerothurge. That's really good. Right, send to the Red Prince. Send to the Red Prince. I can also go to the Red Prince, just for other reasons. There we go. Right. Let's head over here. We're going to head in this way. Red Prince. You're going to go to Driftwood Square. I'll be probably a you or you, right?
My word, but you have got yourself situated.
Right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
Nope. Okay.
Yep. Never forget it.
Calm as a coiled spring held tight.
Hello.
You needn't supplies, anything more.
If you had a heart-shaped bottle, that would really be pretty good. You might sell grenades. And you might sell grenades, right? You?
War's a brute special. War is hell, my friend, but it's very good for business. Good luck to you.
Nah, you have all my oranges on you. You sell grenades, you just don't sell what I'm looking for. Okay. Okay, there any other traders? There's traders in the Under Tavern? Maybe? There's a trader over here, right? Go have a little chat with them. Right.
Good to meet you, Governor. Take all pleasure doing business with you, Governor.
Okay. Let me see if there's any clues about where I can get the heart-shaped thing. Because we have honey if we need it, but I need that heart-shaped thing first. Okay, so I found a tip online that suggested that the lizard patron at this place would have an empty perfume bottle. So let's do that. Let's then balance. Offer all wares? It's too many. We can get some. We can take some of these back. Yeah, let's do that. Wait. Add gold to balance. Yeah, that's fine. That works. Except. Yes, I just want to make sure I was actually buying it. Sorry for the weird pause. Right, now you're going to go to the Lady Vengeance. Oh, hey, Tarquin. He spawns right next to the, like, teleport, huh? That's not, like, suspicious, like we're going to have to speak to him a lot or anything. Right, into here. I didn't mean to pick it up. That was a terrible decision to pick it up. Put it back in here. Okay, that was the boot bag anyway. It's not that one. So it must be the pouch. Aha. There we go. We can now make a love grenade. Okay. And then use this.
The destination pyramid doesn't answer the call. Is something blocking it?
I guess you can't do it outside of dungeons. Oh, or you can't do it from here. Oh, is this the different map, technically?
Something blocking it.
Or is it just... Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, there we go. Yeah, I guess it doesn't like you doing it from certain areas. Right, give me the love grenade. So send to Sebille. Auto sort everything. Right, quick save. Absolute failure? I would say absolute failure. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, that did not work. That did not in any way, shape, or form work. That was bad. I'll try it one more time. Maybe if I do it from stealth, maybe they'll be fine if I do it from stealth. I'm going to stealthily chuck a grenade at you. Nah, so that just doesn't work, huh? Well, you know, it was worth an idea. I guess it was worth trying. Okay. I don't know. It doesn't want to speak to me.
As you approach, the salamander turns.
Okay. What do I do with it? I have no idea. We weren't given any clues, were we? If we learn a thing or two about its master, it may change its mind. We learn a thing or two about the salamander's master. Is the salamander's master Riker, or is the salamander's master someone else? Oh, that's another Riker's message, I guess, in case you accidentally killed all the mass servants. Yep. Okay, that's kind of funny that they gave you that as well. That is actually kind of amusing. Can I read these without it being bad?
The servant emits a...
No. The green stone. Okay. It's only this guy who doesn't like me. That's fine. What if I was to go stealthy? What if I was to be stealthy? Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. What if I was to use a trick that I do remember from the past? So let's do this. And this. Ah, yes, mass servant. Please, could I have a word? Over here.
The masked servant does not speak.
Okay. Read. When I was a little boy in the deserts of Meds, I spent a lot of time wandering around alone. Once I found a pebble, small and bright and green, like a fierce eye. Never saw a pebble like it before or since, though since I've seen its color on the collars, I've seen its color in the collars we clamp on sorcerers. I brought my pebble home and showed it to my grandfather. He was a paladin, but very old. He said to me, "Now that is something, young one. It is a completely new kind of matter entirely." His eyes glittered with zeal, as he found a way to expand my discovery into a sermon on the void and its seductive evils, as usual. A wiser child would have cottoned on to the fact that one could often trust the first thing out of grandfather's mouth, the thing said before any filter kicked in. But the second thing, the lecture pierced together by the fraying mind, those words could be disregarded. No matter, the seed of discovery was planted. I cherished that pebble. Through childhood and adolescence, into the divine order and the life of a soldier, it stayed with me always and gave me hope when there was none to be had from the world. It reassured me I was special. Interesting. So it's seen on the color of the collars we clamp onto sorcerers. So that would imply that this is something found in meds that they brought, like some material. Okay. Riker's journal? At last, I think I've discovered a method of keeping my home and gardens in good repair. The inhabitants of the stone garden are just lying there anyway. Why not put them to work? They're raised from the dead easy enough, but my word are they ever frightening to look upon. I've fashioned some garb for them that will keep their true faces hidden and hopefully hold in some of the smell also. I must confess to growing fond of my silent companions. Never argue back, they hop to work at the slightest order, and best of all, they keep the riffraff out. Dusty letter. Riker, the contract is mine. I will pay you an execution fee of 25% if you take out any of my marks, but do not presume to go over my head. Roost. Okay. That's just a sheet of paper. There's nothing there. I mean, it could be in the savants of the stone garden. You're currently seeing that one. Not wanting to steal, I'm just wanting to read. Okay. Well, in that case, unstealth. Release him from his prison. Go here. Ah, hello. Can I speak with you? Okay, now I need you. What is this? I don't even know what that is.
The masked servant does not speak.
The Savants of Stonegarden. Read. Few may hear the calls of the long dead, but for those of a peculiar nature, the dead are also as loquacious as the living. Those so blessed and cursed are drawn to Stonegarden's graveyard where they might learn the ways of the ancients and beyond. One such mystic was Mangan Oaks, who gained experience of both traps and petrification, and said rigged his own Stonegarden sepulchre with a fossilizing mist to petrify meddlesome invaders. That's cool. I'm not finding any information out about these guys, to be honest with you. Yeah. Okay. Release them from... Yeah, release them from their things. Right. Okay. Information on the salamander. I have no idea. Where are we going to find information on Shio? Maybe from other sources. Okay, so apparently, is the Red Prince could speak to it? Let's try it.
The salamander's tongue flickers, tasting you on the air. It turns towards you, letting out a long, low rumble, followed by a series of hisses and chattering clicks. The lizard takes a step towards you, and its chattering grows louder. You feel like it's trying to tell you something, but you've no idea what.
Ah, so you would need Pet Pal. We could go and get Pet Pal. We could go and ditch, like, living armor, get Pet Pal, and then get living armor again. Yeah, I guess so. Right. Let's go to Lady Vengeance. So I think the clue that you were meant to take is that it's a lizard. So you need to speak with it with a lizard. And then once you've got that, you're meant to go, okay, well, I need Pet Pal, and then you can do it that way. I did also see there was another solution, but we're not going to do the other solution because it involves finding loot, and I missed it, so that's fine. Well, I mean, it's not permanently missed, but it is missed. So we will do this one, because this was kind of the path that we were on. Right. I opened that, that's fine. Right. So we need to go all the way down here to this mirror. Talents. Where are we? Pet Pal. Wonderful. Now we head up here. Right. You can't... Well, actually, you know what? I can waypoint from here, right? So I can just waypoint to tunes and then do this. Wonderful.
Kin, you speak to Cure, hatched from the egg of Zora. It pleases Cure to speak to lizards once more.
I wasn't expecting it to be Cure, but that's okay.
But why does a dragonkin leave the ancient empire? Why does a dragonkin come to such a dark place?
You stare in shock. It's speaking perfect old tongue. You'd have no idea what it was saying if you weren't well versed in the Empire's ancient texts.
I'm here to bring light to the shadows.
A champion of the sun. Cure is pleased. Our old master would be proud. Has the Empire fallen so far? The old master would never have allowed such folly.
I've almost never heard the old tongue spoken. How did you learn it?
Cure's old master taught Cure. Consul Zara, esteemed lizard Gonzo, was the most prestigious master. until the elf killed Consul Zara.
The lizard lets out a low, rumbling hiss.
Killed Zara for gold. Then he stole Zara's chest and stole Cure away.
Zara's chest? That sounds interesting. What happened to it?
The lizard's tongue flickers, a wry grin spreading across its snout.
The elf could not open it. Its magic was beyond the creature. In a rage, it was thrown into the graveyard's eternal flames, where it burned, and burns still. My master's magic is powerful, and it will never fail. The chest sits safely burning until the eternal flames wither.
How do I open the chest in case I happen to find it?
The lizard's eyes, cold, search your face for a moment.
Cure has hoped to keep his master's secrets until the end of time. But it is right that a kin of your majesty should know. If you can douse the fire, good prince, sing these words. The chest will open for you like a cracked egg. Honor the memory of Cure's master. She deserves nothing less.
Visitors? Who comes to see Riker?
The lizard hisses dismissively.
All apes look alike. They dress in black, but come in all shapes. Tall humans, stunted dwarves, creatures that stink of death. All that is known is they arrived with gold and left with the promise that people will die.
Okay. And we know that that's Roost. Whoever Roost is. But we know that from, yeah. From his thing. Although they sound like they're Roost's, like, contracts, and then Riker is simply acting as the mechanism to fulfill the contract, if that makes sense. They don't sound like they're, like Riker is going out and seeking them. But, I don't know. It's probably mutually beneficial, if I had to guess. Right. Up here. In here. And all the way around to the chest. Which I'm assuming I need the red prints to open, actually.
This chest recognizes you as a liar and a poor thief.
I'm going to quietly sing the password the salamander taught me.
With a quiet click, the lid of the chest swings open.
Aha. Okay. Hey, a whole bunch of stuff. Look at that. Unidentified helmet. Wits, pyrokinetic, hydrophysist, and aerothurge. But it requires you to have 2 strength. So the kind of thing, you get something like that and you're like, should I put strength on my magic character? And then you go, no, it's bad loot. And you just get rid of it. I'm not going to waste a level up doing that. And then this, like, I mean, we can look at it, but like, why would we? We already know we're not using it. So that's fine. Okay. Now, we're going to do 2 things. First of all, we're going to move you all the way back over here, if I can find it. Right, so you're going to go there. And you are going to go with me back to the Lady Vengeance. There we go. No, don't do that, because the boy is too close. I just had visions of us absolutely destroying this child, although the child has a lot of health, actually. Never mind, probably to stop adventurers randomly destroying the child. If I had to guess. There we go. Minor shortcut. In here, get rid of Pet Pal, get ourselves living armor. Cool, accept. Right, then waypoint anywhere and do that. Right, you can connect back in now. Quick save. There we go. Right, so now I can show you, I believe, where the other one is. The other thing you need is... Well, he said it could be here. Well, it said it was the basement. Actually, there's 2 basements, right? Because we know there's another basement. So we might have found it there. But there's apparently a leg somewhere that we can find. I thought I would just have a look to show you, but I guess it must be the other basement. Must be this basement over here then. In which case we would have found it later anyway. Not that the equipment that we got was particularly exciting as loot though. So it's not like we need to rush to it. I do at some point want to go upstairs in this building, but that seems like after we've dealt with Riker's situation. So, oh, I should just put a thing here then, right? And say stairs up. Or even better, upstairs. There we go. Just to remind me that that's something that's on our list to do. I'm going to make sure we go through all of our blue flags before we like leave this area. As in, before we like reach a point of no return, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's cross over here and let's speak to our shop that's over this way and see if it's done anything. It might need us to level up or something, but I'm hoping it's a time-based requirement. Apparently she's going to sell arrowheads. That's what she told us, but let's see if that's true.
Well, there you are. Been trying my hand at a few bows and such like you asked. Hope you like what you see. Anything else you want to chat about?
I mean, quite frankly, they're good bows, but like I'm not going to use any. A Fingalboyd's limited edition. Ooh, a bow with a guitar snare for a string. Very nice. I don't need it. We saw something very similar to that. I was just thinking, like, we saw a helmet that was very, very similar to that, except this one's the finesse one. Okay. Is that better than what you're wearing? Oh, it requires finesse as well. God, you have some garbage stuff. Alright. Not a useful shop. Yes. Okay. So, that means we cleared this whole bit of darkness here. Been all the way around here. So we have 2 paths forward, I think. We can either go east up through the Paladin checkpoint, which also links in with the Stone Garden here, and make our way up towards the Rooster, which seems like a natural place to go. But also what seems like a natural place to go is all the way down here, to go down and see Mordus. And get the abandoned supplies, because that also seems like it. Like these seem all very much like early level quests. Oh, also look at this. You can see this for some reason. I don't know why. We must have. Oh, there was a point where our camera glitched really high. That's probably what happened. It revealed that. But anyway, I think Mordus makes more sense in terms of where we want to progress. Because this quest is easy, right? Because it's like right there, so we can go and see that one, and we can then go down to Mordus. Gives us access to Wrecker's Cave, which I don't know why we need Wrecker's Cave, but yeah, we can have a look there. Is that? Oh, that was for the that's for one of these, right? No, it's not for. Oh, I think it was for Hunger from Beyond, but it's not. Okay. Yeah. Don't know. Anyway. I think that it would make sense to go over and reveal some of this. So let's go here. Let's make our way over to the edge of town. Let's see. What is over here? We've been here. Then it's just a bridge out of town. Okay. So. Make our way to the edge of the bridge. And now we're going to end our episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.